Greetings and welcome to our 90-second test and measurement video. In today's demonstration, we'll look at acquisition modes and the Tektronix MDO3000 oscilloscope. These are sample mode, peak detection mode, high resolution mode, envelope mode, and average mode. Each of these modes acquires the signal in a different way, and each is appropriate in different situations. With AFG hooked up and turned to sine wave, we'll see how acquisition mode, record length, and delay time can be changed by opening the acquisition menu. As for the acquisition modes, to choose one of them, press the Acquire button just to the right of the concentric wave inspector pan and zoom knobs. This control toggles on and off the horizontal acquisition menu. The first menu choice is mode, and the default mode, which is used most of the time, is sample. Pressing the soft key that is associated with mode toggles on and off the vertical menu on the right, which is comprised of the mode selections. It is worth noting that when pressing any of the Acquire keys, a contextual submenu appears on the right. An exception is record length, which opens up a submenu on the left. It is scrolled by turning multi-purpose knob A. These are the acquisition modes. Sample, which retains the first sample point from each acquisition interval. Sample is the default mode, used most of the time. Peak detect, which uses the highest and lowest of all the samples contained in two consecutive acquisition intervals. This mode only works with real-time, non-interpolated sampling, and is useful for catching frequently occurring glitches. High resolution mode calculates the average of all the samples of each resolution interval. This mode also only works for real-time, non-interpolated sampling. High resolution mode provides a higher resolution, lower bandwidth waveform. Envelope mode finds the highest and lowest record points over all acquisitions. It uses peak detect for each individual acquisition. Average mode calculates the average value for each record point over a user-specified number of acquisitions. Average uses sample mode for each individual acquisition. Use average mode to reduce random noise. The next acquisition selection after mode is record length. These are 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, 5 million, and 10 million. Press delay in the lower horizontal menu to select on in order to delay the acquisition relative to the trigger event. Notice that this has the effect of offsetting the sine wave in the display. Delay is quite an important feature in the digital storage oscilloscope, and it is used extensively in waveform analysis. With delay turned on, rotate the horizontal position knob counterclockwise to increase the delay. This moves the trigger point to the left, back in time, finally placing it outside the waveform. Then you can turn the horizontal scale knob to acquire greater detail within the area of interest. With delay switched on, the trigger point can move away from the horizontal expansion point, which remains at the center of the display. Then the trigger marker rotates so that it points toward the trigger point. Thanks for watching. New videos are added periodically, so check back frequently.